So, with climate change, burning of fossil fuel, the emissions from the fossil fuels goes to the atmosphere. Carbon dioxide, nitrous oxide, and methane. So these gases trap heat and they increase the temperatures. That's why we have global warming. Now, vegetations, trees, shrubs, grasses, they absorb that carbon and converts it into their matter that they have in their bodies. So, vegetation, even the wetlands, we have soil organic carbon that is underground. We have debris that are in our wetlands also capturing the carbon. And we also have peatlands. So now, with the development models of the developed countries, where they have emitted a lot of emissions that is causing climate change, now they are trying to offset that trajectory of theirs by using the credit that we have here. Because South Sudan, our emissions are negligible. And we are sequestering a lot of carbon. That's why now there is this issue of carbon trading. Because if China wants to continue with that high emissions development trajectory that they have, they can come to us and use our carbon credits that we have sequestered from the atmosphere, and they pay us for that. But we want them also to reduce their emissions because we are being impacted. When you saw the floods that was being shown here, when you see when we feel the heat waves, another 2 days ago or 3 days ago, there were like dark clouds and water, the rain waters were black and everybody was panicked and all that kind of stuff. So there is a lot of climate change taking place. So, when this issue of carbon trading started coming in, several brokers were visiting countries who are not prepared. And they come and promise you billions of dollars. We can give you these for your carbon credits and all that kind of stuff. So because we don't have a framework, some countries don't have frameworks by then, like in Latin America, South America, they fell into that trap. And those people, they come in, then they go and sell the credits to these countries, big countries that are emitting, then they bring peanuts back to the communities. Many came to us, to the ministry, and asking that, please, you sign this MOU so quick so that you get this money, it's there. When you do it now, you'll be able to get this money to help you, you people are suffering. But we simply said no, because we cannot mortgage out our carbon credit without knowing exactly what volumes are there and what's the price that are we going to get. And that's why we're telling them that we are waiting for Article 6 of the Paris Agreement to be finalized, and also at the same time we will develop our national carbon markets framework, regulations that will guide us. She used some words here, transparently, accountably, or whatever. So all those things, this framework will help us with. Because we all know exactly what we have and how much are we going to get in terms of revenue. But I also want to underscore, this money from the carbon markets will not be used for every other developmental projects, but we would like to make sure that we use it for our environmental projects for mitigation and adaptation of climate change.